welcome to my screen again, especially if this is your first time you're listening to me. You're not going to forget this section in a hurry. I mean it, yeah. So today I'll be sharing something so vital to us. And, it's so amazing how scriptures come alive to us. I've been reading the scripture again and again, Habakkuk 2 verse 2, of which many of us always know it as a vision scripture. Yeah. It says, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Yeah. So, looking at the scripture as someone who is driven by growth, who is driven by by purpose, right? There's a need for us to track our growth by narrowing our focus, not just by doing everything. Yeah. So success actually becomes clearer and more measurable when you niche your goals and vision instead of keeping them vague or scattered. Yeah. So when you know exactly who you want to become and what area you are building, every win, lesson, and milestones, yes, becomes easier to see, celebrate, and refine. So now, reaching your goals means choosing a specific lane, choosing a specific lane of impact, a clear area of impact, a defined audience, and a set of skills or a particular project that truly reflects your values and calling. So instead of chasing every idea, you commit to a few aligned outcomes and build depth there, Now, that depth is where real growth hides. That depth of what you want to build, all right? In that area you want to grow, all right? That depth is where real growth hides. It's no longer, I want to be successful. Yes, everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wishes to be successful. Yes, but it becomes, I want to grow as maybe a transformational coach for young professionals, or I want to master content creation in personal development, or maybe I want to build a sustainable faith-based business that serves women, all right, that serves women. It could be whatever thing that comes to your mind, but it must be tailored. It must be niched down. Now, once your lane is clear, tracking growth becomes intentional. Once your lane is clear, tracking growth becomes intentional. You set specific markers like clients served, skills learned, income generated, habits built, content created, just like the content I'm creating now, right? It has been planned already. Now, you review weekly and monthly. That is secondly, you review weekly and monthly to see what moved and what stayed the same. You review, you reflect back. All right, you have moments for reflection, and you adjust your action, because while you're reviewing the content you created, all right, or maybe things that you did previously, all right, you check out for the actions that were not so aligned, okay, or maybe you missed out on track. All right, now you adjust your actions. This is the third one. You adjust your actions. All right, you are not just adjusting your actions to take away your identity. No, not your identity, because you know who you are and what you are building. So you adjust your actions, not your identity. Okay, now the power of a niched vision is that it exposes both progress and procrastination. The power of a niched vision is that it exposes both progress and procrastination. You can't hide in business when your targets are clear. You either did the thing or you didn't. It's simple. That's honesty. So over time, you begin to see patterns. When you show up consistently, okay, in your niche, you see that doors open, confidence grows, and impact compounds. And sometimes we want to wait till we are perfect, or we have the perfect resources, cameras, iPhones, whatnot and whatnot. Yeah, so this video is very intentional and is an invitation for us to stop measuring success by how much you are doing everywhere. Start measuring it by how faithfully you are showing up in the lane, in the direction of your purpose, in the direction of your destiny. Niche your goals, clarify your vision, and track your steps. Let your life be proof that focused obedience and intentional action create visible and undeniable growth. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.